single purpose. We exist to serve them. The Skullheart can give you anything you desire.
She is here. The final character in the Season 1 pass has arrived in the second Encore beta, Marie, the Skullgirl. And not just any Skullgirl.
The last Skullgirl.
Wow, the Skullgirl being the final playable character in Skullgirls. Man, I would have never guessed. She's been on mobile for about 2 months now, and after they brushed her up on the smartphone, they immediately plopped her right into her alpha phase in the base game. And I just want to take the time today to talk about her kit of spooky skeletons, cleaning supplies, and her 4-star maid service. Now, Marie doesn't have outstanding mobility, but it's decent. She has a glide that starts after a little hop and skip, a cute little spinning backdash. She has a double jump, but no air dash, which honestly caught me by surprise. Really thought it'd be the other way around. Her chains, or Gatling as some might call it, allows her to use 5 buttons. It's the same for her crouching normals as well, but in the air she can chain all 6 buttons together. Her flowchart is very similar to Peacock's.
Standing light punch.
Marie whacks you with the thing, a pretty standard one-hit jab with the 7-frame startup. Best used for in-strings and combos and tick throws. Honestly, the usual 4-5 LP.
Crouching light punch.
She just starts cleaning. That's the move. I mean, I get it. The CK is a dirty-ass place. There's a lot to clean up. I mean, No Man's Land hasn't been cleaned in years. She's definitely got her work cut out for her. It has an 8-frame startup, and with a bit of elbow grease, you can get an extra 5 button presses to maximize damage. Even though she is on her knees, working that brush, this does not hit low. Best used for in-strings and combos, though.
Jumping light punch.
A very unusual but welcoming air jab. Kinda looks familiar. This move has easy air confirms, goes through armor pretty well, and is great for restands. Although it may not look it, this move only hits in front of Marie, not behind her.
Standing light kick.
This is Marie's fastest normal, with a 5-frame startup and is also plus on block. It's mainly used for linking after a medium shoulder attack, and it's super useful at catching falling opponents, preserving your OTG.
Crouching light kick.
A standard low-hitting jab with a 9-frame startup, but it has a pretty decent hitbox. It also has another purpose that I will cover later.
Jumping light kick.
Marie attacks with the left straight punching skeleton that comes out of a very questionable area. A good air-to-air and great for burst baits and resets.
Standing medium punch.
This is a legit backhand and a really good mid button. It has a lot of hit stun and it even pushes Marie forward, making it easier to continue strings.
Crouching medium punch.
This is Marie's anti-air normal with low profiling properties. It can't combo into 5 HP unfortunately. It can only combo into MK, HK buttons, 2 HP, and shoulder specials.
Jumping medium punch.
Marie just straight up smacks you with a dirty doormat that comes in 4 different varieties. She's a regular at Walmart. Sends opponents downwards and has a lot of hit stun, making it a staple aerial ender for restands. It also works as a rising overhead on Big Bang, Eliza, Dahlia, some other guy.
Standing medium kick.
It's alright. I mean, it's just more combo fodder.
Crouching medium kick.
Well, it is a forward moving low, with certain reset under certain circumstances.
Jumping medium kick.
Marie embraces the Dolphin Girl's technique. A jumping normal that halts her momentum and sends her upwards. Good for extending her airtime and also puts opponents into freefall. Although the move is weaker if done more than once before hitting the ground.
Standing heavy punch.
Now this move is the combo ender and the combo extender. A 2-hit normal with a large hitbox that pulls your opponent towards you on the second hit. On whiff, you can cancel out of the first hit into any special you feel like while the second one is still active. It's actually pretty useful in certain OP situations. The second hit is registered as a projectile though, so it will activate gold burst and can be reflected by the clown.
Crouching heavy punch.
This is honestly one of my favorite moves in the game. She suplexes her own undead minion and literally breaks the poor fella. He knows his purpose and he understood the mission. The face of a champion. A great combo tool due to his ground bounce properties and consistency, especially if you still have OTG. Plenty of cancel options making this move safe on block and provides easy max strings on hit. Not only that, it's a high hitting crouching move. That's backwards as f***.
Jumping heavy punch.
Sora behaves the same way as her 5 HP but just in the air. Puts opponents into freefall on the second hit and is mainly used to set up Hilgard stuff.
Standing heavy kick.
It's a launcher, but the skelly hands make different signs sometimes. If all 3 make the rock on hand sign, you get a small guitar riff sound. It's pretty cool.
Crouching heavy kick.
Her sweeping move. A little disappointing she doesn't use a broom. Can actually tick into command throw on block if you're close enough.
Jumping heavy kick.
Marie swings her vacuum and then smacks them with it. If you hold the button until it turns blue, it'll change the hit properties, causing a wall splat when the opponent gets knocked back. Charging it also slows her falling speed while keeping her momentum.
Throw. Air throw.
Marie forces you into a duet dance, but soon realizes you have 2 left feet. You can really only convert into this move near a corner, but she can summon a bunny or Hilgard for your opponent to deal with on wake up. The Airthrow works similar to her JHK with the wall splat properties and all. You can convert with a Hilgard Howl at mid-screen and a JMP in the corner. And just because, I'm going to show you Marie's snap and her tag in.
Disgraceful. That means cleaning.
Useless!
Cease this.
Wow, amazing.
Hop to it.
Marie shoots out a literal dust bunny and it menacingly hops towards your opponent and does things. LP version shoots it out close to Marie, MP shoots at half screen, and the HP version shoots at full screen. Funny enough, it isn't affected by other projectiles but can still be reflected. It will dissipate after 1 jump or if Marie is hit. She can also launch them with her 2LK, making them attack immediately after it lands. But if Marie taunts, her next bunny won't stop after 1 jump. Not even 2. It'll go on forever, persistently marching forward until it tastes
Marie go round.
This girl loves to spin and spin things. Her LP version is projectile invulnerable and allows you to roll through your opponent. So yeah, it's not fully invulnerable, you can still get punched in the face. Her MP is just a standard forward momentum attack that can be linked into her 5OK. The HP version though, has armor and staggers the opponent on hit once per combo. Also puts them into a free fall if they're hit while airborne.
Suction obstruction.
This is her command grab that sucks in opponents and slams them behind her. It's throw invulnerable with an alright hitbox and good reset potential. Easy to confirm off of, but has 55% scaling on it. Also, Hidden Variable did a small update so that burst activates if the move is used during full-on dizzy.
Hilgard's Haymaker.
Marie summons her dead dad to show up and punch her bullies in the face. He goes away if Marie is hit though. Coward. The LK version has him swing immediately after being summoned, but dies after one hit. Easy for combo strings due to its hit stun, especially in the corner. The MK version has him charge the punch before swinging, causing a knockdown on hit. He also has one hit of armor in this version, and the HK variation has Hilgard charge his fist for a little over a second, and then he swings. It causes a hard knockdown on hit, has 2 hits of armor, and he lunges at his opponent with that punch. No matter the distance, if it's full screen, he's closing the gap.
Hilgard Howl.
It's as the name states, he howls, then lasers. During this move, Hilgard is fully invulnerable, but will go away if Marie is hit. The ground version bounces opponents away from Marie, while the air version brings them towards her. LK beam travels in front of Marie, MK beam travels half screen, and HK goes full screen. Very straightforward.
Carpal Pummel.
I mean, it's a giant fist. What more can I say? This super is actually really good for a level 1. It puts opponents into hard knockdown, even if there is no OTG, has pretty high damage output, and is a goddamn overhead. But it's also considered a projectile, so still good though.
Repetitive skeleton impact.
Now this is a fun one. This is Marie's level 1 command grab super that summons a giant hand to slam your opponent, not just once or twice, but 3 times. Each time you get to pick how you want to slam him too, with options of up, down, left, or right. But if you hold any attack button while picking the final direction, you'll spend an additional bar to slam them again. You can do this until you have no bar left. Just dump meter to throw people into every corner on the map, or just slam them in the same spot 7 times. It's really up to you.
Weight of our will.
Feel the weight of our will.
It's a spirit bomb. Does more damage the higher you are with plenty of time to convert off of it. Just be careful of Bubble Girl. Whew. And that's all of Marie's moves so far. She is still in development, so a lot of her moves and properties can be changed by then. Just be aware that some of this won't be solidified into her final game plan. But I gotta say, she is coming along quite nicely. It felt awkward at first with how her buttons work, kinda backwards in a way. But when I got used to it and she just started making sense, her combos are actually really cool and her animations are a real treat to look at. Especially Supportive Skeleton Minion 489. We all need Supportive Skeleton Minion 489 in our lives. And if you like what you saw and you want to try Marie out for yourself, the Season Pass is available on Steam, giving you access to Marie's alpha build. Or you can obtain her through other internet ways. Whatever floats your boat. Anyway, I'm done. Goodbye.
Leave. You can't fool me with your tricks.
That's a wrap.
My heart is my own.